Um, Obviously, we wanted to be sitting in this press conference talking about playing another game. But this game was just a well-played game. I mean, this regional is remarkable. I mean, Florida State did one hell of a job, I'm going to say that, in running a professional regional with a great atmosphere. The NCAA people that are here are just treating us like gold. Our players, came in here to win this thing, and we fought to the end. The one thing you learned about our team, they got tremendous fight. You can't teach that, man. These guys built this from the culture of our team. Whether it's a freshman or a fifth-year senior I got next to me, these guys, they don't give up. There's no quit, and try to find that in today's world. It's not easy to do that, and find those type of people. And our successes aren't measured in wins and losses. It's measured in how our culture of our team, how strong our program is, how fortunate we are to be part of Stetson University in the city of DeLand. That's our successes. The rewards are the wins. That's what we've said. But I got great people around me, great players, great coaches, and we trust each other. We're really damn loyal to each other, and we like to have fun together. And we don't like to lose. And that's the type of team this is. You kind of saw that in that game right there. We played really hard to the end. Nick, I mean, what can I say? It was he coming on, short rest. He threw 40 pitches 35 pitches the other day. Comes in and throws close to 70 today, on fumes, on gas. Just saying, Coach, whatever you need, I'll give it my best. Kyle came in here, as a first-year player and played like a seventh-year player. And I think this is just two people that benchmark our program. If I go through the entire team and give credits, this is how we played all year. And we're really bummed that it's coming to the end, because I think we could have done some damage even further on if we kind of got to a super, where obviously the goal is to Omaha. And this program in the last 7 years has had two close calls of getting there. We're knocking on the doorstep from what they want to call a mid-major. I think that's pretty impressive of our program and the guys that we have, that we play on the national stage and we play baseball just like everybody else that's playing at the elite level. So that's what I got for you.
Take questions, please.
Coach, you blank Alabama to eliminate them first, making it 3 Florida teams left. What does that say about the baseball in this state to see all 3 Florida teams making it to this point?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at our programs inside the state, I came here. I was fortunate enough. I came here in 2016. I came from the Northeast. I was at University of Maine, freezing my butt off, traveling all over the country. Was fortunate enough to come to Florida, and they took a shot on me to come to the state, and I didn't have to say, no within 5 seconds, because it's Florida. It's the best state for baseball, arguably around the country. Every one of these programs is great. I mean, even the teams that aren't in this regional that we play throughout the year are just really good college baseball programs. Top 40 programs is what I would say. And I think it's kind of cool that we ended all up together here in Tallahassee, 3 of us that went on the postseason play, and you're going to get a Florida Super Regional is what you were going to get after yesterday's elimination game, and it's just a testament to how good the programs are, how good the state and the schools that we're at support this game. If you were able to come to the Florida State Stetson game at DeLand or the Florida game, it was electric. I mean, that's in DeLand, and that's electric. Last night was electric. I came back in the ballpark here. It was electric. I mean, that doesn't happen very often in college sports anymore. And I think that our state supports it like that. And that's why we're proud to try to play inside the state.
As you're building and talking, trying to get to Omaha, get back to Super Regional, what is this year, another ASUN championship, the performance this weekend, what does that do for guys like Kyle?
Experience is everything. I mean, one of the things I've talked about all year is just being mature. We're young with an older pitching staff, but that maturity level, it doesn't matter if you're a freshman or sophomore, it's that game maturity. And, we started to build that last summer when we had a ton of freshmen that played a lot going to the summer leagues. I mean, this guy right here left high school, graduated, and came down and played in the Florida Collegiate League like the next day, as a high schooler, to get at-bats and to get 100 of them last year and learn how to play at the next level. And so I think that that's the maturity that we try to build. And so this experience in the regionals, it's just a great experience that we come back. I mean, it's going to be a different walk in the clubhouse in September when we see everybody and be like, all right, let's go. We know our goal is to host this thing next year. I mean, I don't want to sound egotistical, but whether we can do it or not, it's like we see. But that's what we're going to talk about as a program. We're going to try to host this thing, and we've done it before, so that's going to be our goal.
Kyle, both of the runs the team scored today came from you crossing home plate. What were you seeing at the plate there early in the game?
I mean, usually you just try to see something up, but get a good swing on the ball. I mean, obviously the team we're playing are really good, so you just gotta get pitches to hit, can't swing into bad ones, and try to put your best swing.
Nick, you're an older guy on this roster. What has this year meant for you, given what you've seen during your career at Stetson?
Just from the start, trying to get the team, a bunch of new faces, but overall it's a young squad. We're in a good spot for the next year and the years to come. But it's from the start, just building the culture. I said in the fall, being the captain, I just wanted to leave a mark as much as I could on the younger guys. Older pitching staff, but there's still some young arms coming back, so I just tried to do the best I could to leave these guys in a good spot for next year. I think we accomplished a lot, but obviously we want to win today. But
what are you going to remember when you look back on championship season and a weekend like this? What's going to stand out to you?
Winning mentality, a lot of laughs with this team, a lot of friendships made. This team was different. Just the bonds we built outside the field, on the field, starting off the field is where it starts, and then bringing that onto the field, it meant a lot. So this team was unreal. The culture was set in stone in the fall, so it put us in a good spot for the spring.
You guys in UCF split your 2 regular season games. What was it like now coming in to this matchup to get another shot at them? Basically, winner take all for the season series anyway.
It was, I think it was good for the opening or the show ceremony or the selection ceremony. It was good to see familiar faces in the regional. So I mean, going 1-1 with them was, it was good to have going into it. But I felt like it was a good. We felt more comfortable coming to a place we already played at, knowing what the atmosphere was going to be here, and seeing a lot of arms and bats that we've already seen in the regular season.
Coach, can you take me through the bottom of the 7th inning, just what you were kind of observing there?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously were Nick was on fumes. He was trying to get it through, and our bullpen. We wouldn't be here without Zane Coppersmith and Cole Stallings. They got us to this spot. One guy led the conference in saves, the other one led our team in ERA and is an all-conference player. And we have relied on them all year long, and we got probably everything plus about another 12 miles out of his gas tank today. And he came up to me right before and said, "I'll give you my best." He got that strikeout, and we knew we had a little wiggle room in case there was a hits batsman or a walk. And we felt like we were going to put our closer in there. I mean, this game's on the line, and so we went to our closer, and obviously they swung the bats. We didn't walk them, we didn't hit them, we didn't make an error. They hit our pitches. We tried to execute good pitches, and they pitched it with Sundin and got a big hit, and then obviously the home run down the line, which is kind of a death trap this weekend with the wind and the way things are going there. And then we didn't show them, we showed a lot of fight coming back. We got a couple guys on, and rain delay, and all the things that you got to go through in adversity, and we just couldn't come up with that big hit, But it was a great ball game by 2 really good ball teams.
First time you've been back to the tournament since your 2nd year. And what are you most proud of about this group specifically?
Yeah, these guys left a huge footprint on our program, and you can talk all you want about winning and culture. And unless you're going to actually go out there and walk the walk, and these guys did. So, again, I can remember wins and good plays and all this stuff. What's more special to me is how these guys approach the game every day. I'm 54 years old, and these guys got me to be 35 again. Like I just gained a couple years of coaching because of how fun they were to coach. they, you know what Christmas is like when you got to come downstairs as a kid. Well, like going to practice in the dog days of the season were like that for us, and that doesn't always happen. And it was because of the players. It really was. I mean, they were just so much fun to be around. They worked so hard. They did whatever you asked them to do. They gave input. They made me a better coach. That's what I'm remembering about the 2024 team.
Coach, first season coaching against Rich Wallace with his first season UCF. How does this season with these 3 games against UCF, punctuated by today, set the tone for you guys in state rivalry going forward?
Yeah, I think baseball is unique, man. Like, we watch a lot of football and basketball, and it's like the big versus the little and all that stuff. But there's a lot of really good major, mid-major programs, if that's what I'll call them. And you look what College Charleston did this year, didn't make it into it, but Wilmington and Coastal and Cal State Fullerton's history and all those programs. So I think being 45 minutes away from them, they played Stetson and UCF played for many years. So it's a friendly rivalry. We don't operate the same in football and maybe some of our other sports at times, but at least with baseball, we want to go out there and we want to compete like crazy with them, and they're a great program. I mean, they look what they did this year. What a 1 year. The thing about the 2 of the programs in this regional, the turnarounds they had. All right, Florida State had the biggest turnaround you could ever that I've seen in my 26 years of head coaching, and then of course Coach Wallace coming in and taking a program back to the regionals since they've been there, whatever it was, since 2017 or 18, and winning like that, and playing for a regional final right now. I think that all these programs are really on solid footing, and we look forward to playing them in the future. And we're going to win some and we're going to lose some, and hopefully we're all beating each other up in a regional every year. I think that would be kind of cool.
Everybody else set?
Nice guys.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.